Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristi. Today I have for you a what I eat in a day while dirty fasting combined with dirty keto. This video was recorded the day after we got back from vacation, and while on that vacation I completely went off the rails and had a massive weight gain. Seriously, we were only gone for 7 days and I think I only went off plan for 5 of those. But if it wasn't nailed down, then I was eating it. You are not going to believe this weight gain. I'm still in shock. I'm disappointed in myself. I don't even know how this happens. So if you're interested in keto, low carb, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit the notification bell so when I upload, you'll be the first to know. Follow me over on Instagram. I post all my stories daily, and there's tons of before and after photos over there as well. I have a Facebook group, All Things Keto with Kristi, that's over 22,000 members and growing rapidly. Lots going on over there as well. I do post giveaways, we do challenges. Just make sure you look in the description box. That's where it'll be. You can click on that little link and it'll take you right on over. So before we get started with this video, I have a few things that I want to discuss with you. I've already weighed, so I know where it's at. I'm serious. Your chin is going to drop when you see how much weight I gained over just a 1 week period. I didn't even know that it was humanly possible to gain this much weight. So what I've decided to do is go ahead and document my progress while incorporating dirty fasting and dirty keto over the next week. Every single day I'm going to weigh and document that in the next video for you guys so you can see if it comes off quickly, if it sticks around. I don't know. I'm crossing my fingers it comes off fast. That video will be going up probably next week, so make sure you stick around for that if you want to see what happens. I do have a deal alert for you, and today is the last day, and it is with Perfect Keto. You guys already know how much I love their products. No matter what lifestyle you're doing, they have something for you. So I highly suggest going ahead and picking up their collagen because it never goes on sale. I say this every time. So ending today, Wednesday, you can buy 5 or more items that Perfect Keto has, and you're going to save 35% off. 35%. That is a huge chunk. So whether you need collagen, you need cookies, MCT oil powder, base, no matter what you need, go check it out. Stock up now. Ends today. I will have the link and the discount code in the description box for you, so do not miss this deal. Go stock up. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. I'm going to show you everything I eat, everything I drink, what's going on in my life during the day. If you don't know what dirty fasting is, I will have that linked up here in the cards for you and also down in the description box as always, so you can click on it and you can go watch that video. Okay, let's get this day started. Okay, home from vacation, and let's talk weight gain. You're not going to believe this. Yeah. How is that even possible? How? And can you say fluid retention? Check that out, where I had a pair of socks on. I can't believe I gained 16 pounds in less than a, how, that's, oh my gosh. I'm literally a disaster this morning. What is it? Like 7:40. I maybe slept 2 hours. I'm wore out. So I'm going to be working in the kitchen, trying to get some of the cabinets filled up today. I'm going to be drinking a Bang. Picked this one up at Walmart. You guys already know it's my favorite. Cotton candy. I love the cotton candy. I love cotton candy, period. I love anything cotton candy flavored. Cotton candy Bang is my favorite. So I'm going to be drinking on this, trying to get some of my drawers and cabinets organized and filled up, and I will show you what I'm doing as I do it. But today's plan, fasting, dirty fasting until I drop this weight. Now, there is one downfall to having this many cabinets. I am completely and totally overwhelmed on what to put where. See, we had all of these cabinets before and those. And then we had one extra china cabinet that was here that had all of our plates. But we had none of these and none of these. But we did have some upper cabinets over here before. So I don't know what to put where. I feel like I need to go buy organization stuff. If you have any suggestions on where to get organizational stuff, I'm thinking I probably need to line these. I don't know. We passed an IKEA on the way home and now I'm kicking myself for not stopping. Oh, they are soft closed drawers, by the way. But yeah, I need to, I don't know, I'm overwhelmed. I don't want to put anything in here yet. I did start one cabinet. This one over here in the very far corner, it's going to be Quincy's cabinet. Then we'll put all this dog food in here, his medicines. He has more medicines than any of us, I swear. His little pee pads and anything else. So this is going to be like his, so it's right here, easy and fast to get to. But other than that, I've done absolutely nothing else except for clean and wipe them down. And let me ask you this. What do you all do with a Lazy Susan? Is that what it's called? Lazy Susie? Lazy Susan? I've never had one before. I don't know what to do with it. Because remember, we still have a pantry with food in it. So I don't know. I've got the dishwasher going. I'm washing all the dishes, all the Tupperware, all the bowls and everything before I put them back in the cabinets. But I was thinking about right here beside the refrigerator, Kerrigan had a great suggestion, making this like a little coffee bar or coffee nook. What do you guys think? I think that's a good idea. I forgot all about picking these up at Walmart. They had these in when the school supplies came in, so I stocked up. I got some of the big ones and I also got the 2-pack of the smaller ones. Of course, I got them in the gray and I'm gonna use these to organize. So now I'm gonna have to move everything around. I'm getting ready to get in the shower, but before I do, I wanted to talk about something, and it is this. Do you guys see my face? You see me every single day without makeup, pretty much in every single video, and I have no issues with acne. I go off plan for 1 week, and this is what I've got. Can you see this? I mean, it's everywhere. Sugar, carbs, definitely not my friend. Look at this. I even have a place right under my eye, my nose, my cheek. I never get places on my cheeks. Got to get back on plan. I cannot handle my face looking like a teenager. My face looks worse than a teenager. My 19-year-old's face looks way better than mine. I mean, hello puberty? Seriously? Nobody talks about this, but acne, real. And that is one of the first things that cleared up with me when I went on keto was my cystic acne. And the thing about stuff like this is I don't wear foundation. I just wear a tinted moisturizer, so nothing is going to cover this up. Well, maybe some concealer, but seriously, makeup's not going to cover this because it's just a tinted moisturizer. So I did manage to take my shower, put a little bit of makeup on, and dry my hair. I had to leave the house because I got to get my nails done. It seems like I film on nail days. Is it just me? I don't get my nails done because I'm this girly girl and I like having my nails done. I wish I was. I'm more of a tomboy and I'm rough. I get my nails done because one of you all suggested it when we talked about the fact that I'm a nail biter and I can't break the habit. So one of you told me to start getting my nails done, just get them painted like every 3 weeks or something, and it would break the habit. And it did, so thank you very much. So I'm gonna run in here real quick, get this done, and when I come out, I'll show you what color I chose. Just got done, and I went with green. This is called Mistress of Mayhem. It's got a little bit of sparkle in it, but I went ahead and went with matte because I'm not a shiny kind of person, but I'm loving this green color. Can you see that, guys? So just so you guys know, if you are nail biters, right now, we don't need our fingers in our mouth. Not with the pandemic and everything that's going on. A little tip, getting your nails done will keep your fingers out of your mouth. Just got home from getting my nails done. I want to show you what's going on here. We have Mittens. We have this new cat that showed up. And there's 2 more in the backyard that are here. This little black cat wants to get along with Mittens so much. I think she's young, but Mittens just doesn't know any better, so she keeps running away, and I feel so bad because the black cat has took over the carport and Mittens is pretty much living under the van. We even put food out there so it'd be closer to Mittens, but this little black cat keeps going and getting it. I don't know what we're gonna do. We don't have no-kill shelters in our area. I do live in the city though, and we're not supposed to have outside pets. Okay, I've only had the Bang this morning, so before I go in the house, I'm going to get something else. I guess I'll go ahead and drink this huge Powerade. This is the orange flavored. I get these at Walmart for like 74 cents. I like the orange, so I drink it occasionally, but this thing will last me all day because it's 28 ounces. Are you guys ready for today's sip and chat? I've already started on my grape Powerade. Somebody sent me a message and they said, I think Coke makes Powerade products. Yes, it's a Coca-Cola product. But anyways, one of you sent me a message and said that Coke was not going to be making Powerade anymore. What? I hope that that is not true. I don't even know what we'll do because, you know, I drink a lot of Powerade. I did drink of water a minute ago. Just so you know, I have had 16.9 ounces of water. I had bottled water because our refrigerator's ice maker and water dispenser still isn't hooked up, and we don't have a filtration system on the sink, so we're still drinking bottled water. So I have had a bottle of water. I've had an orange Powerade. I'm working on this grape Powerade now. And what did I have this morning? Oh yes, my Bang energy drink. Let's talk about this base. Can you see all of this breakout? Now, I was thinking a minute ago, because we talked about it before I took my shower, that I think it's from the food. Well, while I was getting my nails done, we were talking down there, and the ladies tell me that they're broke out also. Well, I do have a lot of breakouts right here, but it doesn't explain these also. So I was thinking, oh, maybe it is the mask acne that's going on. But you know what? It doesn't explain what's going on up here with all these little red spots and splotches and acnes and all that stuff. So it's got to be the food. It has to be. So I've been holding off till the sip and chat to talk about that weight gain. Remember, before I went on the trip, I told you guys I was at my lowest weight so far with keto, that dirty fasting was working amazing for me, that it was getting me where I needed to be. I was getting really close to being in the normal BMI range. My goal weight with keto was 185. I finally got down to 176, and I needed to be at 174 to be considered normal at 5'11". I was getting so close, right? And then this morning I show you my weight and I'm up 16 pounds. How is that even possible? I don't even know how that's possible. Is it possible? I mean, there's no way I ate 16 pounds worth of food. I mean, that would be a massive amount of calories. I mean, granted, like I said, I ate a lot. I really did. Oh, I mean, I ate everything. I wanted to try everything. The whole addiction is a vicious cycle, and you all already know food is mine. So once I started, I was all like throwing caution to the wind, and I was like, let's just make this the best eating vacation ever. So I was eating it all. Eating it all. But 16 pounds worth? 16? So like I said in the beginning, what I'm going to do is every day this week when I get up in the morning, I'm going to weigh. So in my next full day of eating video, I will just run that at the bottom of the screen so you guys can see if it's coming off, if I'm still gaining, what's going on. I'm worried. I'm really worried that I'm going to be stuck at 192 now. I mean, what if the weight doesn't come off like it did before? What if it's harder? I need to check my ketone levels. Like they're going to say, you're in ketosis, honey. No, they're going to be like low, bleep, bleep, bleep. But I do need to drag out the Keto Mojo and check my ketone levels just to make sure. I guarantee Chris is already in ketosis because, like I said, he didn't do horrible. If you watched his video, you'll see that he was up, I think, 3.5 pounds. But I guarantee he's already dropped those. Already. I mean, we had a great little vacation, and it is the first time my family has been away in a year and a half, I think. But not 16 pounds worth. I'm still in shock. I was definitely expecting like 9 pounds, 8 pounds. I thought, okay, nah, that'll be it. 16 pounds. Sorry. I'm still just like, oh, I just the only upside to gaining 16 pounds is I feel like I put some weight on in my face. I don't know if it's water retention or what's going on, but I feel like it plumped up all my wrinkles. Well, I mean, some of them, not all of them. I mean, it's not magic, it's just weight. But I do feel like it helped a little bit. You can see the circles under my eyes, so I don't know if it's where I'd ate all the bad stuff and now I'm not sleeping good and I'm going through withdrawals. I don't know. Okay, let's stop talking about the weight gain because, you know, I'm losing sleep over the 16 pounds, people. Okay, so another one of you sent me a message and was talking about the perfect keto collagen, or actually just collagen in general. And you guys told me to do some research that it is stated that once you hit 40s, 50s, you should be taking a lot more collagen than what I'm taking. I should be taking 2 to 3 servings of collagen a day. So apparently I need to up my collagen, and I plan on doing that slowly but surely though, because remember, this does have MCT oil powder in it and I don't want to stay in the bathroom all day. Don't forget, today's the last day. If you need collagen or anything perfect keto wise and you want to save 35%, you need to buy 5 or more. Everything's in the description box. Chocolate is my favorite collagen, and I've tried a lot of collagens, a lot of brands. I've bought them at Sam's, I've bought them at Walmart, I've ordered the name brands online that a lot of people like and talk about. This is the only one that I've ever liked, and you guys already know I don't lie to you. Quincy is laying right here. He's not leaving my sight at this point. All the animals are good, even the extra ones. I don't even know what we're going to do about that. Any suggestions, put them in the comments below. Are you doing the October challenges? Because I still need to walk today, guys. Got to get in my 20 minutes of fitness. Me and Chris have been walking our downtown area. So that's what we've been doing. I think yesterday we even walked a little more than 20 minutes. Maybe like 25. You know I'm not going to go over too far. But I'm not beat. So apparently my iron is going up some. Just in case any of you missed it from my last video, I think it was my vacation, what I eat in a day video, I wanted to say thank you again. Just in case any of you missed it. While I was in Florida, I got the notification that I won Keto Influencer of the Year from Keto Weekly. And that was something that people voted on. I was the smallest influencer, which means you guys went out and voted like crazy. So you guys won this award for me. I mean, it was completely all you. If you hadn't have voted like you had, there's no way someone like me with, what, 90,000 followers on YouTube could have beat out someone like Thomas DeLauer, and what is he, like 2 million? So thank you. I'm still shocked. I'm still amazed. I am so happy that you guys thought I deserved it. So I love you guys. Thank you again. Thank you. Please say it's not so. I don't know what I'd do without my Powerade. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not a huge Gatorade Zero fan. Is it Gatorade Zero? Is that what it's called? I don't know. Never been a huge Gatorade fan because I drank it when I was sick, when I was little. That and like Sprite, so I don't like either one of those. I really don't have that much to talk about in this video, believe it or not. My plan is, though, for this week, I'm going to be doing a lot more dirty fasting than normal. Usually I do it every other day, so I alternate days, but 16 pounds. I know I said I wasn't going to say it again, but 16 pounds means I'm going to have to do several consecutive days of dirty fasting combined with lazy, dirty, low carb. You know, got to get this weight off somehow. I cannot stay at 192. So if you have anything you want to discuss in the next video, put it in the comments for me. I'm going to go in here. I've been working on the kitchen some, and it's a disaster now. I mean, I'd started off slow when I showed you guys this morning. Everything looked nice, and then I found my totes that I had stored out in my office. I brought those in. I decided to change everything up, move everything back around to different places. I just can't get satisfied with where I'm putting things. I'm overwhelmed. So let me show you what the kitchen looks like now. It honestly looks like a bomb has went off in there. I'll probably eat a large dinner tonight. I'm thinking Brussels sprouts, maybe some steak, I don't know, maybe some Alfredo sauce. I got a lot going on because, you know, in my head, I'm already thinking about food. I'd like to have breakfast for dinner too. You know how it is. You know, your head just sometimes is consumed by food, and that's where I'm at today. So that's why I need to go keep busy in the kitchen. Okay, let's head inside. See what I mean? I got stuff everywhere right now, trying to get drawers filled. I've got pots and pans out here on the deck that I'm gonna try to fill these cabinets up with. I changed some stuff around. I moved Quincy's stuff out of here, moved it over here. And since we are thinking about making this like a little coffee bar, then I want to keep this cabinet empty to put our skinny syrups in and stuff like that. Over beside the stove, I put some plates. These are the only plates that I kept. When we packed up the kitchen, I got rid of my other ones. These are the ones from Pioneer Woman, Walmart. They're like $5 each. This is it. This is all I got. So I'm gonna need to buy a set of plates because the ones I had, we had since '92. Yeah, we've had those plates that long. So I'm gonna look for another set. I have managed to fix the spice cabinet that's above the stove. So that's what it looks like up here. I put all of Chris's drink enhancers in one of these. I was thinking about putting it right here in the little keto cabinet, but I want to keep this for, you know, healthy, good stuff. Remember though, I have discount codes for almost everything I mention in my video, so before you purchase, check the description box. I can save you some money. I know I have one for the Teami greens. We already talked about the perfect keto deal I got right now. Lots of discount codes, so check those out. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work instead of filming because if I don't, this is never gonna get done. It's 3:47 and I'm starting to feel pretty bad. Like major withdrawals, probably borderline keto flu. I'm gonna take some electrolytes. You guys already know that I take the Key Nutrients. It's one of my favorites. I like it because it is basically zero everything. 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 caffeine, cholesterol, gluten, dairy, soy, nut, shellfish. 0, 0, 0. They have a ton of different flavors. This little bitty scoop is all you need. And you're supposed to pretty much mix this with a bottle of water, but I just don't want to drink on it all day. So I just pour a little bit of water in a cup and then put a scoop of my electrolytes in there. I mix it up with my frother. And then I do my favorite thing. I just take it like a shot of medicine instead of drinking on it all day. I like the Key Nutrients because this container is like only $29.99 and it's 90 servings. So it's just budget friendly. I'll have them linked below. They have a ton of different flavors. They don't do discount codes because seriously, 90 servings for $29.99 is cheap. So I'm gonna take this and hopefully I start to feel better. Oh, I cannot go through the keto flu. So it's 6 o'clock and we just got home. We had to go pick Briley up. She had a thing after school. I am so sick. I am nauseous with a headache. I just feel horrific and I'm like 99.9% certain it's the keto flu. I feel horrible. I have not went through the keto flu before, because I gradually did keto in the beginning. I started out low carb and worked my way in and sort of eliminated the sugars and carbs and stuff like that. So I didn't deal with it in the past. I feel horrible. I just need to go to bed. That's what I need. I've had my electrolytes. I've drank. I guess I need to get in some more sodium. I'm gonna have to eat a meal because I've not ate today, and I am leaving that completely and totally up to Chris because I can't even function. I just need to get something on my stomach and go to bed is what I'm gonna do. I'm so disgusted with myself that I fell off plan to the point where now I'm going through withdrawals and having the keto flu, guys. So Chris is in there starting dinner. I'm gonna go look really quick to see what he's making. I have no idea. I'm like, do you care to make dinner tonight? He's like, no, I got you covered. Thank goodness. TMI alert. I am seriously on the verge of throwing up. I am so nauseous. Oh, this is miserable. Miserable. So Chris has got it covered tonight. He's making dinner. Because I'm like literally on the verge of death right now. He's just gonna make breakfast for dinner, which is perfectly fine for me. We've got the Vital Farms eggs. They're my absolute favorite. The Black Label fully cooked bacon that is from Sam's. Love it, easy. So all I gotta do is just crisp that up in the microwave. some Fiesta blend cheese. This is new. These are sausage strips, so it's like bacon, but it's sausage, and it is Johnsonville original. 2 strips is 1 carb. This is more of a low carb item because of the ingredients. It does have some sugar, natural flavors, and things like that. So I'm not sure how we're gonna do this. I don't know if we're just gonna make breakfast wraps, if we're just gonna throw this all on a plate and eat, but I'm gonna go lay down and let Chris decide. This is dinner. 3 pieces of bacon, 2 of the sausage strips. They are sort of like bacon, so this should be interesting. I have about 2½, 3 eggs with cheese and Redmond's real salt. Also made a keto-friendly gravy. All I used was heavy whipping cream, some of the grease from the sausage. When it came to a rolling boil, I added a little bit of hot water, and then I added some pepper, salt, and xanthan gum and let that boil till it gets thick, and it makes just a gravy. So I'm gonna put that over the eggs. So the plan is to hopefully eat this, feel better, and then I can eat some more tonight. But this is what I'm starting out with for dinner. I ended up adding some jalapenos also, and I wanted to tell you about this Johnsonville sausage strips. I'm loving them. What about you?
Absolutely.
These are actually delicious.
These are really good.
Yeah, they're crispy like bacon, and they sort of taste like if bacon and sausage had a baby. Apparently, I was just starving. By the way, I was drinking the rest of my orange Powerade that I had from earlier. So even though I don't feel like it, I am going to go ahead and take my Perfect Keto Collagen. I think collagen is very important and I don't want to miss out on it. And I'm trying to start increasing my amounts. But today I'm just going to get in 1 scoop. So all I do is the same concept as with the Key Nutrients electrolytes. I just have some water in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a full scoop of my chocolate collagen. Mix that up with my frother until it's completely dissolved. So many different recipes. I've added it to fudge before. You can make frappuccinos, you can make hot chocolate. Lots you can do. If you just mix it with some water, it tastes like chocolate milk. So that's all I'm gonna do tonight is take it this way. I still feel horrific. It's 7:30 and I'm in bed. I'm just gonna lay here and hopefully I'm just gonna be able to sleep this off. Again, I felt a little better after I ate, but not completely. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go to bed. I mean, what else can I do? I didn't eat enough today. I should have ate more, but I couldn't. I forced myself to eat what I did. So now I'm just going to bed. So good night, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you stick around, watch the next video. Let's see how this progresses. Crossing my fingers that I lose a huge chunk of this weight, but there's no way that I'm going to be able to lose 16 pounds in 1 week. But we'll see. Till next time, guys. Bye.